everybody, and welcome to the Faith of Jesus blogcast. This is for the 25th Sunday, Ordinary Time, and we got a reading from Luke chapter 16, verses 1 to 13. Also, there's an Old Testament reading, Amos 8, 4 to 7. This is a challenging parable and brings up two questions, for me at least. First, was the dishonest steward really unjust? And second, why did the rich landowner commend his dishonest steward for defrauding him? All right, now there are some important background points to be made about this parable that modern readers could easily miss, but that people in Jesus' time would have been aware of. I'm only going to mention one of them here. You can see the others on my blog post. But the rich man would have been seen as someone kind of like our vision of a Wall Street banker, not only because he was rich, but because he employed a steward to manage his estate. That means he was an absentee landlord. Nobody liked them because they, lacking ties to the community, cared more about money than the people who labored in their fields. Sound familiar, right? Now, parables work because they challenge us, the people who listen to them, to participate in figuring out the meaning of the story. And there often isn't one single meaning. There can be several that can lead to debate, discussion. There may not be one right answer. And by leading people to question their own assumptions and the status quo, parables can point to a new vision that transcends existing paradigms. And of course, this is what Jesus was all about with his kingdom of God. Now, on one level, this parable appears to be challenging the existing agricultural financial system of first century Palestine for a number of reasons. But let's just start with the steward is fired because the master here has some hearsay. He heard some things about this employee of his, and so he just fires him without giving him any chance to defend himself. That is something that people then could identify with, and I think people today can identify with it too. Not only the job insecurity, but the financial insecurity that goes along with it. The church seems to agree that this parable has this kind of social justice interpretation because she has paired this gospel reading with that passage from Amos that's all about defending the needy. But this parable also challenges our moral values. The steward is praised by the very man he has defrauded. Why does the rich man do this? And furthermore, does Jesus tell us this story because he also thinks this dishonest steward was a hero? Like I said, parables work because they challenge us to figure out the meaning of the story in ways that point to a new way of looking at our reality. If you want to read my answers to the questions of this parable that I've been posing here, go to this week's blog post on my website, thefaithofjesusbook.com. But in the meantime, why don't you try to figure it out? Bye, and God bless.